Good drinks, bad chat. What we're drinking.
And we're away. Look at this.
Boy.
Look at this, if you're watching anyway. Straight through camera.
Yeah. Got it.
How's it going?
Yeah.
What you drinking?
We've got a Desperado at the minute, but I thought maybe we should do a little... We got some bits we found, haven't we? So
Oh, yeah. Let's just say, for those of you who aren't watching, we are in the new studio. We've got the new setup going, so if you want to get yourselves to YouTube, feel free. Give us a look. If not, I bet the sound quality is better anyway.
Yeah, it's weird. I can hear... I've got that deep bassy...
That's because you've changed your voice.
I know. I just want to talk like this all the time now.
You've changed it 3 times.
I know. I can't get used to it. I don't usually have it in my earphones, but yeah, I suppose it's something that comes with the territory, isn't it?
Yeah. How does it sound
Eventually.
without this? It just sounds weird without the headphones on.
What do you mean?
Well, because I don't know if
Just
the
sounds
mic
normal.
sounds good.
Oh no, I like having it. Let's do it.
No. But what I'm saying is we need these on because obviously this is how the mic's coming through, isn't it?
Every day's a school day.
There we go. Right, so to christen the new studio, baptise, bar mitzvah, whatever you want to call it. Get your dick out.
Confirmation.
Ed's going to do us a celebratory cocktail. And God be with me. So, Ed.
Yeah, so we're going to try and get this... let me just turn that a little bit so... let's get my little notes out of the way. Sorry about that. Right, not ready for this, right. And I've never used one of these before. I'm going to put a couple of these in here. Oh, they're melting already. Fucking hell.
A couple of bits of ice.
Just a couple, just so it gets in there. We'll put a couple in here.
Oh, it looks like you've done this before, Ed.
Oh, mate.
What are you on about?
What, drunk? Yeah, a couple of times.
No. Most sober person I know, Ed.
Yeah, I know. Keep it coming, baby. How much ice do you like, Fred?
Oh, that's a bit enough, mate. I fancy some drinking there.
Right, so I'm just gonna chuck. Well, that needs to finish it.
So what are you putting in there then?
So
Talk us through it.
Oh yeah, sorry, because some people don't hear this. Watch this, don't they? So we've got a bit of Malibu. I'm just gonna put all of that in. I think. Hang on, let's just.
No. Fuck me, definitely not all of that in.
There's mixer going in, isn't there?
Exactly.
Yeah, not in here. I'm not going to shake Coke up in a fucking mixer, am I? This is all just pure alcohol.
Exactly, but I think how much of that glass that's going to fill.
What's this thing here? Let's pack that.
What is it?
Tia Maria something. All of that.
That's
Oh,
not
it's
Tia Maria.
green.
Is that Tia Maria?
Yeah, it's like a weird variant of Tia Maria.
Is it called Gone Off?
Natural matcha. You can't even see that, but natural matcha extract. It came with one of Mum's gin club things. And let's just chuck a little bit of that in. Just. What do you think?
No, I think you're putting well too much in of the alcohol. It's got
to fill them with mixer. Look, that's like one of them. So we go half of that in each one of them, and we stop being a pussy.
But you're putting half in of 5 different types of alcohol.
Yeah, that's what you do, don't you?
All right, here we go. Here's the shake. Oh, how are you going to do it?
I don't know.
Yeah, that's how I'll do it. How do you feel? Do a little ole.
I'm too
much
nervous.
pressure.
I bet my tits are going all over the place. Bum bum bam. Right, and then there's like a little.
No. Take that top lid off thing, and that's your like little strainer.
Oh, and that's
in
my
one.
pourer.
Yeah.
Okay.
I really don't trust this.
I bet
I'm
it's
quite
gonna
scared actually.
Mate, I always really lucky with mixing drinks. That
No,
one,
you're
they
not.
don't go everywhere, and two, they always taste.
No, don't finish that
Alcoholic.
sentence.
Okay.
Right, let's see what they look like.
We top it up with a bit of Coke as well.
Coca-Cola.
Coca-Cola.
Oh god, that just doesn't look nice. For those obviously not watching, it looks like a chocolate milkshake at the moment, but
It's
not
pond water, isn't it?
appetizing. Pond, you're selling it.
That's what I've called it.
Pond Water Express.
Oh, that's sexy. One of them each, I think, eh?
Keep going. I mean, yeah. Oh, what is that?
I don't know if you meant to put it with Kahlua.
Oh,
I don't know. It looks like quite a
that
nice
was a
milkshakey. Yeah, mate. Wait till I've done mine and we'll have a little go together.
That looks disgusting. Oh, that is actually making me feel sick.
Why are the bubbles so fucking big?
That oh.
You know when like when a snail fucking gets covered in salt, it starts excreting that weird.
It looks right. Look, just let it settle. Let it settle, and then it gets worse in front of your eyes. So what's in this cocktail, Ed?
So we've got Malibu, Kahlua, this Tia Maria. I mean, Tia Maria is like a coffee thing, like Kahlua as well. Tia Maria natural matcha extract. A little bit of your homemade almond Slovakian
brew.
Really fucking nice, but highly alcoholic stuff. I left that out because
thank fuck.
It don't look Campari. I don't think goes in that sort of thing, does it?
Do you know what?
Nah.
Half
I might
of
neck
this,
that on its own later.
half of this doesn't go in there.
Should we try it?
Guess so. It is called. Oh, it says good drinks, bad chat. It just doesn't look like a good drink.
It's the land of discovery. It's all sticking to the side.
Oh, all right.
Nazdravia.
Let's see what this is like. I don't like that. It just looks minging. Look at the top of it.
I don't think it needed the Coca-Cola, if I'm honest.
Are you joking me?
Shitting up.
You're a fucking weirdo. You need to get your taste buds checked out.
I just don't think it's meant to be
You like that?
fizzy. Yeah, it's all right. It's all right. I'll fucking drink it.
Well, it need. So, what mixer would you put in it?
Milk.
It's curdled like that, just with Coca-Cola, and you want to put milk in it.
I reckon milk would go with that.
Go get some.
Nick, I will. There's a bit left in there. I'll make the next one with milk and we'll try that.
We won't. I'm fine, mate.
You will. You,
No, I
you won't
won't.
turn down trying it.
All right, you're right.
Especially when I go, it's banging. And you go,
but that's the thing.
give me one.
You're just going to say it's banging, aren't you?
Well, no, because that's not exactly banging. It's a bit weird.
No, it is.
Look at all
just
the
the
little
top
bits
of
on the
it.
side.
It looks like a melted Mars bar.
There's definitely some separation happening there. I'm just going to take a picture of that so we can show people. Like close up how weird and shit that is.
Well, I'm glad this is the first drink we've had in the studio. It feels weird to say that, doesn't it?
Yeah, I know. It's good though, isn't it? I just feel a bit. It's like a new thing. It's like doing it for the first time.
It's
isn't
almost
it?
like episode 1
Yeah,
all over again.
yeah. Well,
Besides-
episode 1.
1-1.
Episode 11, isn't it? So
Oh, of
the
course
first,
it is.
First 10 was sort of the Zoom trial, which we got slated for by some fucking prick.
Who's that?
Can't remember his name now.
Oh, you're still on about... Mate, get over it.
I know, it did affect me. I was like, I read it. I was like,
Don't forget, he believes in unicorns, so...
yeah, he's defending unicorns and he moaned about Zoom. What a fucking twat.
Anyway, how's your week been?
It's been good. I won't say a name. I'm going to try my best.
Bet you will.
Oh, fucking hell, I can't because of what... I was just amazed by what he was saying. And it was... He said it so innocently, like matter-of-factly.
Michael Flatley.
Michael Flatley. He was talking about disabled people. And he's he said it so truthfully, and he believes this. That basically they should all be castrated so they can't dilute like good breeding and people.
Gene pool.
Yeah, they can't dilute the gene pool.
It's got a point.
I knew you'd
Do you not
say
think?
that they shouldn't be allowed. They shouldn't be allowed to breed because they're disabled, basically.
Could you imagine
in this day and age?
disabled? No. Could you imagine 2 disableds going at it?
You got Pornhub, right?
Yeah. I thought, is that your go-to category?
I like deaf birds getting fucked. Yeah, right. Screamers. They got no fucking.
Well, they don't know, do they? Are you sure? Are you sure they don't go? No, they just use their hands. Their hands go mental to do all the sign language.
It's like that.
So I mean, I get it.
I bet a lot of people have this belief as well. I mean, I just think I'll just try to keep with the times with my sort of my morals. It's like,
I think castrated's a harsh word. I think that's why it might be looked down upon. But if they just stop them having kids somehow,
or maybe I even thought maybe an island. You know, maybe make it challenging, give them no ramps.
That only work for the
Just put them
physicals,
all.
not the mentals.
But they probably do more damage trying to get him up the steps. Like, I'll help you.
Or maybe just make like abortions mandatory.
Yeah, same thing as castration, really, but just less painful. Well, for the man.
Yeah, great.
Just fucking congratulations as they hand him a coat hanger.
Your turn on this one. I mean, I like I said, I get the point. And as bad as it sounds, I do more or less agree with it. But then I don't. It won't stop it because it's two healthy people having a disabled. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I just think everyone should be allowed to. Everyone should have a chance, really.
Yeah,
You know.
well, to a certain extent, unless they're like,
Well, it's not. Sometimes it's not even genetic. You know, it's, you get two midgets, didn't you? And they'll have a big baby.
this is what I'm saying.
Poor little fuckers, because that's fucking squeezing that thing out. It's something out that's actually bigger than you coming out. You can't.
This is what I mean. It could be two healthy people can have a disabled kid. So just because eliminating two disabled having a kid might not do anything.
Yeah, I'm glad you got to the right fucking answer in the end.
No,
with
but
logic rather.
But I still agree with it.
Fucking views. Do you know Hitler actually learned how to gas people? He practiced on disabled people, like deaf people, and even up to deaf people. But that's how he learned and like perfected the gassing technique for the Jews later on. He first used it before the war on anyone that wasn't fucking like 100% fucking. I'd be fucked like or fat.
So then he just went from disabled. It was like, I know who's next. Jews.
Well, he always hated Jews, but he's just like, I want to get this right with the Jews. Someone must know. He knows.
Someone probably squatted more than him at gym.
They must. They've had this a few times, haven't they? The Jew. They're like a race, really, aren't they? But you know, it's
the Jewish population.
We're
PC here.
The Egyptians fucking didn't like them, did they?
Maybe they are doing something.
And a lot of Americans don't like them.
When they're kicking off in China about them not too long ago as well.
Yeah, probably. I mean, to be honest, when I was in Thailand, I mean, I'm not even talking about Jew people really. I'm talking about like Israeli. I know they're probably Jewish, but I found them to be quite rude. Or actually, no, I met a couple of really nice ones. One was a doctor. When I hurt myself, he helped me out. But there's other ones. You know, when I nearly died and scraped all my leg up, I got on a thing, and one of them was a fucking paramedic, and we was sat waiting for this bus, and he's like, "Oh, I'll have a look at that." And he's like, "Yeah, he'd be all right." It's like, sweet. But
I could do that.
I seen them really like they like sort of barging me out, just bowled along, very flash.
Yeah,
Israelis, very flash. A lot of them.
Oh right, I thought you were just still on the old Jews.
Yeah, they're Jews.
Most of them.
They're Jews. They got good pitta.
I thought that was Turkish.
That was my joke a few episodes ago. Jupiter.
Oh yeah, one of your funny ones you made up.
Hilarious fucking jokes. My good drinks, shit chat.
Well, you're on the right fucking show, mate.
What about you?
I wanted to talk to you.
Snippet.
I want to ask you a question before I go into my week.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think is the toughest sport to play or to compete in, both physically and mentally?
It'll be like MMA, isn't it?
Mentally?
Well, yeah, you're pretty fucking like fearless, aren't you?
In
the right way.
Potentially, because they were talking about it on TalkSport, because this guy said he thinks golf is the hardest, physically and mentally, which I think is fucking stupid.
That's ridiculous. That's completely ridiculous.
He had, but then I was actually raging, and I ended up texting in to TalkSport.
Did you?
And they read it out on the radio.
Did they?
Yeah. I said F1, physically and mentally, and my explanation behind it was, you can get up tomorrow and go play golf if you wanted to. You could go to a gym tomorrow and do MMA if you wanted to. Anyone can go play football, but only F1 drivers can drive an F1 car. Go-karts aren't the same as an F1, like you can't even compare it.
I see what you mean.
So you can only do that sport if you're professional and the best at it. That's how good you have to be.
It's the toughest. Obviously, it's a tough one to get into and actually. Yeah, I see what you mean. But It depends. Yeah, it depends how you take the question, really. And there's a
But
lot
not
of scope.
fucking golf.
Definitely not golf.
And the
people
prick-
do that to fucking relax.
And the prick. Yeah, you don't do MMA to relax.
I'm getting your face smashed in.
I've had a hard day at work. What do I need? Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu.
Fucking good old arm bar.
I need to get
help
folded
me
like
chill out.
origami today. No, he said, and this is what wound me up. I was about to pull over and fucking text him again. He said he reckons he's a better he's a better F1 driver than a golfer. Like, he says he can do F1 better than golf.
I reckon I could do F1 better than golf.
Bollocks. You could go to a driving range or any golf, what do you want to call it? Golf course. And you could, no matter how long it takes you, you could complete like a hole, like the 17th or whatever, if you know what I mean.
Do that with an F1 lap.
You could not start an F1 car. You couldn't.
Well, let's just get out of the way. Why couldn't I?
Because there's always a difference. Every car has its own different sequence of starting. Unless you're a professional and know what you're doing, you couldn't. They had it on Top Gear. With
That's like a loophole, though, Fred,
no,
isn't it?
Why?
Because it is.
Sorry?
I've got something hard from in that. It's in my tooth.
Right. No, because they got it on Top Gear a few years ago, an F1 car. And Richard
I saw
Hammond, who drives for a living, they had to start it for him and he kept stalling it to the point where he had to bring it back because it was cooling down too much. So he couldn't even do it.
You're such a fucking F1 fanatic, though, Fred.
But I'm right.
Yeah, well...
F1's harder than golf, at least admit that. Much harder.
Yeah, it's harder than golf, yeah.
Both physically and mentally.
Everything's harder than golf. Physically and mentally, F1's harder than golf.
Oh, yeah. That's a good point you brought up about they do golf to relax.
Yeah.
Because I didn't think about that.
You seen the blokes who fucking do? It's like big fat blokes like me go like fucking golfing. It's like, how's that?
Alan goes, your brother.
Yeah, I'm saying he's doing it among... Yeah, so does Mark. He's not a fat bloke like
So
me, but
Melvin.
he's a fat old fucking man.
So there's Melvin. I don't get the thing with golf. That's one sport I can't... I appreciate the talent that they get because you've got to get this tiny ball with a really weird stick hundreds and hundreds of yards away into a hole.
Yeah.
I get the skill behind it. It's so boring.
To watch, yeah.
It
I mean,
is.
I just computer game it. I like playing it like on
Yeah,
the,
I
like
went
playing
to
PJ
a driving range once and I just couldn't do it.
Yeah, I'll get bored after like 2.
What's is that going down well, that
No,
drink?
it's not very good. It's not a very good cocktail. It shouldn't have had the coke. It's still fucking like bubbling
What's
away,
on the
like-
bottom? Oh, it's just the way you're holding it up. Oh, that looks minging. I just need to power through it because I don't want another one. And you're not making it one. Shut the fuck up.
Yeah, I
No.
am. Just a quick one. I was watching England Lionesses play
1-0 win.
Denmark. Yeah, fucking go on the Lionesses. One of the Danish players was called Hesbo. Bet she got bullied. Hesbo the Lesbo.
First name's got to be Leslie.
But that's all I have to say about it.
With just remind me when this is sticking on the Denmark topic of football. When Sweden played Denmark, you know, at the top of when you're watching it on telly, at the top corner you have the 3 letters to symbolise what team's playing which. So England's like ENG versus FRA.
Yeah.
For France. When Sweden played Denmark at home, the letters you see are SWEDEN, which spells Sweden.
Oh yeah.
The letters that get left out are DENMARK, which spell Denmark.
Oh fuck!
How mad's that?
That's mad, isn't it?
That's obviously only when Sweden are at home, but they're the letters that are used and left out are the 2 countries that are playing.
That's mental, isn't it? Oh, it'd be quite if it worked the other way around when the other one was playing at home, wouldn't it?
That would be Denswede.
Denswede.
Well, it is. It's just not in the correct order. The letters that are left out are still Denmark. They're just backwards. They're not spelled Denmark, so it'll be like Mark Den and Denswede. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So if you jumble them about, it's still the same.
Yeah, no, I've got it.
But yeah.
That's mental, isn't
See,
it?
I should have been in my little quiz. Oh, I've been needing to ask you this, and it's going to sound weird, but I think I wiped my arse wrong.
Everyone tells me I do it wrong as well. So just
How'd you do it?
well, I
Show me.
stay sick. Well, I've got the gun now, haven't I? So
Like the shower gun.
Yeah, I've
Put
got
context on it.
the bum. Oh yeah, I've got the gun. Got the fucking.
Got the AK.
I've got the old Asian bum gun. Not really doing it. It's a handheld B-day basically that you just squirt your ass with. But I'm sit down and just dig in and
From
out.
the front.
Yeah.
From the front.
From the front, in and out. Shake it all about. Everyone thinks you wipe it on your balls.
In and out like that.
Because it's a chasm. You sort of get the main of it off.
Oh no, that is what. So you just go like that?
I don't fucking sand it.
No, but is that you scoop?
Yeah, right in there, son.
Oh, that's weird.
But that's like. But I've got the bum gun, so you don't. You basically just squirt it all out and then pat your ass dry.
I was at work and I was on my break at the Tamworth Services, and what pissed me off already, right, is
was someone watching you wipe your ass and told you did it wrong.
No.
Oh,
should let me finish, really.
Sorry.
So someone was watching me wipe my ass. There was all the cubicles for the toilets, for the sit-down toilets, were free. So I went into the one at the end because that means only one person goes next to you. You don't have two people next to you.
Yeah.
Next thing I know, someone's gone next to me. So that's already pissed me off. I was like, I don't like people shitting next to me. And I just don't. I don't know why.
I don't either. No one does.
But he finished before me. I assume him. He finished before me, and I heard him rip the toilet paper, and then I just heard like he was proper rubbing to wipe.
What?
And then he went again and proper rubbing to wipe.
No.
That is weird, isn't it? That's not just me.
No, that's fucking weird. You're just spreading it about.
You're just pushing it back in.
You're just doing a bit of toast.
However, if you're, I don't know, say I got Mark on here on the table and I went to rub it out, I would do that, wouldn't I? I wouldn't go.
Yeah, but it's a non-porous surface. If you're wiping skin, you wipe off, don't you? Porous surfaces, you don't want to rub it into the pores.
But yeah, I just thought it made me really think because I was like, oh, he's doing it weird, and then I went, oh fucking hell, what if I'm doing it weird? But you're still doing it weird as well.
Mine's unique, but
it's unnecessary back to front. It's just weird. What, do you not get piss on your hands?
No, I fucking bollocks and out of the way, and I'm in.
You don't. They're not that big.
It's just the bollocks. It envelops the dick down here somewhere.
Yeah, that is weird. I did not expect that as an answer, but that is weird.
Yeah, I was just in. I think it's to shake my ass a bit. It goes sort of up, and then my gooch sits a bit higher than everything else. So
don't speak about that when I'm trying to drink this
gooch water.
That looks like fat bastard stool from Austin Powers.
It does look like. It just looks like bog water now. Look,
that is disgusting.
Little lumps of shit in it.
I know. I don't know if that's going to see it or not, do we? You took a picture. That'll do. We don't need.
I don't know. Like it is now, though. That's fucking.
I mean, bottoms up. Don't say that. Sorry.
Ooh. Have you seen this fucking people going mad about Barbie?
Mad about what? Like
the
film?
The film Barbie.
What, to watch it?
Well, it's just like hype to fuck. I've seen like there was like a Brazilian Barbie burger and it's like green, pink mayo.
Oh,
it's just been seeing it everywhere.
It's almost like the Barbie doll's been released again, isn't it?
Yeah. I mean, it's Margot Robbie. It's the only woman. By the way, the best feature about her for me is her eyes. I don't say that about her. I think she's got fucking beautiful eyes.
She's one of the most overrated women in the world, looks wise, 100%. She's so good. She's very good looking. There's no denying that, is there?
No, of course not.
But I think she's overrated because people, Wolf of Wall Street.
Yeah.
People think that's her. That's the character she's playing is her. I think that's what people think of her. Like, oh, that is Margot Robbie, not whoever she's playing. And I think she's got like no curves. She's flat both ends. And she's got a really pretty face, and I think that's it.
I'll never get past the eyes, to be honest. This is my point exactly. I don't care about the body if you've got a face like that.
Yeah, but I don't know. I think she's overrated. She's very good looking. I think overrated.
I really fancy her, but
yeah, I'm not saying I understand it, and she is good looking.
Your tone says otherwise. Fred.
No. I just don't think she's as good looking as people make out to be.
Okay,
that's what I'm saying.
Yes, well, everyone's different, isn't they?
I'm right, obviously, though.
No.
Of course I am. It's me. But yeah, have you seen Speaking of Barbie, there's someone that's made a mashup of Oppenheimer, or Offenheimer, whatever you want to call it,
Yeah.
with Barbie. So you've got like, there's like scenes of Oppenheimer with Barbie characters in it, and vice versa.
Oh, really?
And it's really trippy because you've got people saying, I don't want to say it on here, but like, you know what the Nazis used to say when they put their arm out?
Heil Hitler.
Oh, you can say it then.
Oh, that's got to get taken out of context, isn't it?
That's why I didn't want to say it. I just said that.
Yeah, well, you're the fucking editor. You don't have to put it in.
I didn't say it, so I'm not going to edit it out. You said it. Nazi sympathiser.
I'm going to watch that tomorrow.
What, Nazi sympathiser?
Yeah.
Have you? That reminds me of me and Wesley were talking about this in lockdown, I think, because he gets bored easily as it is, don't he? And he was looking for movies to watch, so I found like one of the lowest rated movies on IMDb, and it was called Velocipasta. Have you seen? I swear I've sent you a picture of it.
No.
It's something I can't remember the plot line, but it was like a priest or pastor, whatever you want to call him, gets turned into a dinosaur to fight prostitutes or something like that. And Ash
I was
watched
thinking
it.
of pasta, like fucking
no,
pasta bake.
No, like a priest, yeah, Pastor.
Oh my god!
And
Pastorius.
Ash showed me it. Yeah, I already said it now. Wesh showed me.
You've done me.
Like a video of him watching it, and they must have had a budget of about £3.50. It looked fucking rubbish.
Did you watch it all?
Of course. He got bored easily. Like his ex was telling me, he used to be playing with Evie, and he would like finish the puzzles for her quick because he was bored, rather than let her do it. Typical though, isn't it?
Fucking
So
hell.
someone with this drink.
Have a little thing.
Oh, no, that's not good.
Just looking at what else I got here. Oh yeah, fucking! I read this one, mate. This is. I haven't had much going on in my actual week, so I've been doing a lot of sort of research and seeing what's going on elsewhere.
In my week,
There's like a dick doctor's come out. Specific, like he's like the world renowned.
Bum.
No, he's a proper dictator.
Dictator.
He's basically said there is such. Do you know this is an actual injury? There's such a thing as a penis fracture. It's not a bone, is it? But it's. I thought you can only fracture a bone, but basically it's where an erect penis
snap.
Basically gets fucking. And 50% of all penis fractures are caused by a particular sexual position.
Woman on top.
Can you guess the particular one?
Reverse cowgirl.
Yeah.
100%. They get carried away and think it's bigger than it is, don't they?
Yeah.
With me anyway.
It's happened to all of us. Yeah, mate. Yes, but if it's lucky, they just didn't come down that hard. But imagine if it's like a bigger bird. All that.
Sugar,
I think that's probably the most time. So it's little black women with big fat white women.
That's a clip.
Big shell. Just say, God damn!
Oh God, that's like.
I'm grabbing it. It's under the. I'm like, and that's not in a fucking.
It's making me.
It's not even erect
weird
at the moment.
At the moment.
But yeah, that made me. Yeah, that made me realise.
Oh, I needed.
And I fucking like that position normally. So fuck doing that again.
Of course you do. You don't have to do anything.
Yeah. Turn around, you can't.
Right. I've spent most of my week. I'm going to send you something quickly on WhatsApp. I'm not looking at what you've sent.
Okay.
I've spent most of my last couple of weeks. I've been in Newport loading, and their road signs in Wales are just like they have them in Welsh as well. And the Welsh language is a dyslexic's nightmare. It looks like someone's just picked up letters from the alphabet and just thrown them and said, all right, those 8, they're a word.
It's like you're saying, Ayrton, how do you spell I like my socks on my feet?
It looks it.
What the fuck is that? So
hold on. That's what I'm trying to tell you.
Sorry. I thought it was a quiz.
No. It was sort of. But what they've done is, what annoyed me about it is the Welsh language. Wales obviously border England, but the language is nothing the same, which really annoys me because most, not all, but most countries that border another country at least have a similar language, like Germany, Austria, and Slovakia, Czechia, maybe even Poland. Ukraine, Russia. That's basically the same. Even I think like Switzerland, France, even Belgium, really. Like they're all very similar languages at least.
Right, yeah.
Whereas Welsh and English is completely different.
Mm.
So the words I've just sent you,
and Gaelic as well, by the way.
What's that?
That's a mad point. Just before you say about that, because Gaelic is completely different from Welsh and
it's Ireland, though, isn't it?
That's Scottish, isn't it? Oh no, there's a Scottish language as well. They've everyone has got their own completely fucking different language.
Yeah, it's more prevalent in Wales though. I thought I just want to be like different.
Mm.
But yeah, those 4 words I've sent you. Could you try and read out and try and guess what it means?
Da. So that means dada.
Right.
That means Dion Dublin. Drug. Obviously means catapult.
Yeah, that's it.
And cigars means cigarettes.
Believe it or not, you were wrong. And
really? I thought it was so right.
No. The other thing that annoyed me about them is the spelling of whatever it is isn't even remotely close. So the first word, how do you say it?
Da.
I need to turn this up.
That.
That's how you say it.
That.
Fat.
No, that.
That.
That. DDA is that.
That.
And it means good.
All right.
So not even close, is it?
No.
Second word, do you want to have a guess at the pronunciation of it?
Well, shall I have a, actually without reading it? So
You can read it, but just
I've read it, but it's obviously not that. So I'm going to just go. I'm going to actually have a guess. It's nothing like D or Did. It's going to be Gary.
Diodydd. Diodydd.
DIODYDD.
Yeah.
What does that mean?
Fuck knows.
No. It means drinks.
Oh.
See where I'm going? Right, this one. Have fun pronouncing this one.
Drug. So it's probably Doogie.
Drog.
Oh, I went too far.
Drog.
Drog.
And that means
Bad.
yep. And then this last one, which is definitely not a fucking word.
Hang on, I've gone off this whole conversation. So I'm guessing they'll say it with an S. So I'm going to go squeers.
Gors.
The S isn't there.
Gors.
Squeers.
SGW. That's not a word. SGWRS. Try say that in English. Sugars.
Squeers.
Gors.
And that means chat.
Squeers.
So if you want to say good drinks, bad chat in Welsh, hold on.
Oh, fuck me.
Let's try and get it on there. Good drinks, bad chat.
Diodydd da sgwrs ddrwg.
Fucking
Exactly what I thought.
Mate, your mouth doesn't go together like that.
There's words with no vowels in them.
Have they got fucking teeth in their eyebrows and a tongue
Diodydd
under
da
their chin?
sgwrs ddrwg.
Hold on, last one.
Diodydd da sgwrs ddrwg.
Shut up. Welsh. Look, I don't want to piss off like any more people.
Yeah, we can't keep
From them,
we need some allies, mate, now.
That is weird, isn't it?
When the Scottish fucking
How
invade.
they want to fucking
That's
spell shit.
Yeah.
Have you done your drink already?
Yeah, I'm not doing any more of that. It's like
Oh no. Oh,
I literally got to chew it.
that is actually disgusting. It's getting worse. I need to take a picture of that as well. Have you had anything with your week?
There's more stuff I've read about. So now's the time to look at the
WhatsApps.
Yeah, if you look at the middle one, the second one.
Why did you send them like that? If that's the first one, send it the first one.
Huh?
That one.
Yeah, that one. I'll talk with you. I just don't pretend you haven't seen the other one.
Brits warned as killer Asian hornet spotted in UK city.
Yeah. Basically, they're on Guernsey. There's a video on there. They're on Guernsey. Look at that motherfucker there in the picture. That is fucking naughty. And these things are actually in Spain. They've killed people because they're basically. What's happened is, so they got to Europe through, I think, some sort of coffee shipment or something. And they've spread across mainland Europe completely, and they've been killing all the native bees and shit like that. But I just fucking
European bees. Leave them alone,
mate. They're fucking. It's my biggest fear.
Hornets are cunts. What's the point of? Is there a genuine point of them in like the food chain or anything, or are they just there to be pricks? I suppose they're just the Asian ones are established in the. They're top of the flying stinger fuckers. Yeah, but there's no point in them. They don't do anything for us. They're there just to be annoying.
Yeah, they're like wasps. They're like fucking wasps on steroids, basically.
They're scary.
They're quick and they're deadly.
Oh, there's a little video of it coming out next. Get off. Oh, yeah. I'm getting that off. I'm scared now.
But they're not on mainland. They're in Guernsey at the moment, and they're fucking trying to get rid of them and stop them.
Guernsey? Where's Guernsey?
It's one of the Isles. It's nearer to France than to us, so that's how they've got there. But hopefully, they've flown from France to fucking Guernsey.
Oh, well, they can stay there.
Yeah, let them have them. Yeah, I don't give a fuck about Guernsey, but just fucking stay there and don't come here.
That's scary. And that was only written like yesterday.
Yeah, so
Christ. They're
coming, and that. I think that is. Oh no! Fucking this morning. So yeah, this morning, I'll tell you, it started yesterday. So the bin men came yesterday. They left this. They do this thing where they pile all the recycling bags up, and they always do it outside our house. But there was one left, and I thought, oh, for fuck's sake! And this is after they've been and taken everything away except bar this one bag, and I put it just inside our garden. I thought I'd grab it next week. In the night, the foxes had fucking got at it, ripped it apart, and what was spilled all over my garden and all over the fucking road, about 30 cans of fucking lighter gas.
That lighter fluid is those yellow things.
Just about to go to my work, and it's basically there's some reprobates over the road that fucking do all that sort of shit, and they're fucking I saw one of the birds in there. She's got about 3 teeth. She was in there trying to offering blowjobs for a beer. She's fucking. How many did you get? Scum. I got a deal. I chucked in a can of lighter gas for free.
They use that to get high?
Yeah, so basically it's soul. That's what solvent abuse is. They fucking, glue sniffers and all that sort of shit. This is their bread and butter. They fucking love a bit of that.
Lighter fluid.
They're not long for the earth because it's fucking so bad for you. It's like you're literally rotting your insides out.
How would someone find that out?
It was a bag full of them. Yeah, literally. People have been doing them for years, mate.
Really, I was thinking, when you sent that picture, I was.
I remember as a kid, I used to have a go on the old deodorant through a pillow, and you go a bit funny, but
why'd you do that?
It's really good. Try it later.
No,
it's so fucking really bad for you. Yeah,
fuck that is minging.
I've never done lighter gas, but that's why I stopped and cleaned it. I was just about because usually when the bags get ripped apart, I'm like, oh fuck it, just fake.
I can't believe you took that. That's what you get for bringing it in and trying to do a good deed.
Oh mate, I know. So we black bagged it, and I just fucking chucked it outside their house and fucked off to work. Right. I just couldn't believe how many there were. It's like, what the fuck? How is this cunt still alive? But I know the bird it is because she's fucked up.
What's her name?
Don't know her name. But I've seen her, and she's got Rogan tattooed on her fucking forehead. Little cunt.
That is, I don't know how anyone is that desperate to get high. They use fucking lighter fluid.
It's rife, mate, in Southend.
That is minging.
All the ones you see, they're not on smack. They can't afford it. They're just fucking fluids, mate.
That is mank. That's actually. I didn't know what that was. I thought it was like graffiti.
You don't know it was a thing. Oh,
no. That's why I'm genuinely shocked.
Yeah,
Fuck that.
Very, very bad for you. Like worse for you, like heroin or fentanyl or anything. Yeah.
Why they not? Oh, I guess you can't really make them illegal, can you? They need them.
You need them, yeah. But one of them for the use it's made for will last you like a year. Do you know what I mean? If you're using that, they're clipper ones as well. If you're using that for a clipper, it uses like that much of the fucking thing up.
Tiny bit,
yeah. So, and they've nicked 30 of them.
Over since like the last bin day. So literally a week.
I didn't think of that. I didn't think of that. Yeah, I was talking to Mum was like that. They've probably been saving them up. They've had to get rid of
For
them.
what?
They're probably just no better turf.
That's got to be from last. It's got to be from the last bin day. Why would you not just get rid of them at once? Especially if there's that many of them taking up.
I could have whacked them in the recycling though.
Fuck that. That's not your problem.
I know. No, I'm saying that how they've whacked them in.
Oh,
that's why they didn't take it, because one of them, if one of them like blows, I
sure.
accidentally blew like a canister like that on a fire. Or I put it in this little rubbish bag, and my boss at the time, I weren't there, he phoned me. He said, "Did you put a fucking gas canister?" And he said it made the biggest bang. It blew the fire everywhere, and everyone in their fucking houses all came out because he lived on like a field.
Where was this?
In New Haven.
Oh right, fucking.
So and that was one of them just getting blown up, an empty one.
Imagine that being crushed,
and it crushes.
They'll just the fucking truck would be gone.
My mum's on about phoning the police, and I was like, "Nah, just fucking see what happens."
There's no need, is there? I've got a little would you rather.
Oh,
if you don't mind.
Yeah, I've got one of them and all. Yeah, go on, you go first.
This is quite a tame one. Because that was a really nice noise you just made then.
Sorry.
Even better.
Sorry. Do that again. I'll fuck it. I keep forgetting. I've got really...
Would you rather £5 million right now or £1 every step for a year?
Oh, maths.
That technically is a correct answer.
I don't think you do million steps, do you? I don't even do 10,000 a day. £1 million right now.
That's 5 million.
5 million.
If you listen. I'll say it again. I'm in your fucking ears and I'm opposite you. Thing is, I'm going to listen to this back and it's going to say million. I'm going to look like a prick. No, 5 million right now.
5 million. I'll say 5 million.
Or £1. 5 million.
5 million.
I would definitely 5 mil because I looked up the average steps a human takes. What do you reckon? In a year?
Well, I'm about 3.
A day.
No, a year. Average a year. So, can I get a calculator out?
Have a look. What do you reckon?
I'm gonna just think what I think the average a day is and times that by 365 when I find my calculator. Sorry. Okay, so I reckon the average is that times that. I reckon 2.2 million.
It's about 2.6.
Oh.
So if anyone ever says no, they'd rather do £1 a step, they'll have to do over double the average.
That is
to make it worth your while. What did you put for a daily?
I've done 6,000, I think.
I don't know. But it's about 2.6, 2.7.
So what is the... It's quite interesting to know. So...
Is it?
I like stuff like this though, don't I? So you would have to do... That's quite a busy person. You have to do 13,700 steps a day.
Ellie's got a little Fitbit thing and 10,000 is like a target. A good target. So, yeah, definitely 5 mil now over than the step. The only way I look at it is that's an average person we're going by doing 2.6 or 2.7 million. This might motivate you to actually get fit as well as getting millions at the end of the year. So even if you get like 4.5 million, which still isn't a bad amount of money, but you've also took a year to get fit.
You could change it and just go, you get £1 a step. How fucking fit would you be then? You've got 365 days. Every step you take, I'll give you £1.
Forever?
No, for 1 year. This is your earning year. Like, so imagine
what I said, isn't it?
No, like I thought you was talking about just going to the 5 million though. You're just aiming for the 5 million. If someone actually said to you, you'll get £1 a fucking step.
Yeah.
See what you can do.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Would you have a million now or £1 a step for a year? Sorry, 5 million now or £1 a step for a year? That's what I'm saying.
That's exactly what you said, isn't it?
Yeah. Are you listening to me?
I was basing it on...
Fuck!
No, do you know what? Do you know what I was basing it on? Is not changing anything up. Just me going, I'm only getting £1.
Fuck.
So not that I can... No, yeah, do you know, I was basing it on like, so you get paid for your previous shit. You wouldn't know about it before you do it. I was thinking of it like...
if I said to you, right now, I'll transfer you 5 million into your bank right now.
Oh, mate, I'd do £1 a step. I'd be fucking on it, mate.
So you reckon you could...
I'd fucking chuck my car away.
You reckon you could do... But you do it for a year. You do double the average for a whole year.
Yeah. Mate, I used to, when I worked in a
and just quickly, you done that as every day. So you're not having a single rest day.
Yeah, that's all right, though. Mate, that's not that bad. I used to do, when I worked in a warehouse, I used to do about 22,000 steps every fucking day.
Right.
And I did that, like, I started it this way and I went down to about 18 stone.
Went down to 18 stone.
Yeah, 22 to 18. So, mate,
if we got there eventually.
It's dollar, mate. You'd just be like, write the year off. You could take a Sunday off, couldn't you? You just get, you'd have your days, you do like 20,000s, wouldn't you? That's what I'm saying. I'd do more. I'd be like, make sure I get my 25,000s in,
That's
mate.
what made me laugh. Yeah. It just made me laugh how we got there eventually.
Yeah. I'll just make it refreshing. I said, Mum, lend me $2,000 a month until I get paid and I'll pay you back double. Bosh.
So you take a pound a
Can we
step.
actually do this?
I mean, I don't know anyone that's got over 5 million spare.
To fucking pay some fat cunt to walk everywhere.
Yeah, why would you do that? You'd invest it in something. Or buy a couple hours.
Well, it's a moral investment.
So yeah, you'd rather a pound a step. I guess
definitely.
There's the
I'd make
fitness. There's the fitness motivation thing behind it. But
For me, yeah.
I just reckon every day for a whole year doing more than the average is still quite tough.
Obviously, maybe sadly you go to 5,000.
A what?
Sadly, so maybe that. Obviously, if they've been castrated like fucking my anonymous friend, nearly said it. Nadders.
Wait, what are you on about?
We were talking about disabled people
Yeah,
earlier,
but what's
weren't we?
this got to do with this? Sorry,
If you're disabled, you'd probably take the 5 mil because you can't.
I'll take the 5 mil and then live off the fucking interest. I don't have to get fit.
disabled, mate.
No, but I'm saying I'll just take the 5 mil, be mortgage free, live off the interest, and I'm sorted. And then make a gym and still fucking do it.
Bosh.
See what
Yeah, but
We got there
I reckon
eventually.
I'll get that up to about 10 mil.
No, you fucking wouldn't. You would not do 10 million steps. Right, you like a little thing. So 10 million.
26,000.
10 million divided by 365. You'd have to do 27,398 steps a day. Not a fucking chance you do that. And that's every day. That's no days off.
All over it.
The second you take a day off, that's another 27,000 you've got to spread out somewhere.
Anyone want to bet me 10 million?
Don't do that.
Sorry. Got excited.
No way you'd do that. You would not get 10 million steps in a year. You wouldn't.
All right, well, we'll see. If anyone wants to come up with 10 million and bet 10 million against my 10 million.
If anyone wants to come up with 5, I'll have it. That's half your.
Anyway, let me do mine. Mine's very tame as well. But it got me thinking. It's quite a deep
No,
one.
it's good.
Would you rather wear... I've written like an Asian person.
Do any accent?
Would you rather wear wet sock or wet pant? I didn't put the S on the end of either of them. What a twat. I just noticed that.
Wet sock or wet pants?
Would you rather wear wet... No amount of time, just a generalisation.
For what, like? Oh.
Just out and about. Would you rather your pants be wet or your socks be wet?
I think socks. Because I've had wet socks playing football before and it ain't that bad. You sort of forget about it.
I thought pants because you're not squelching.
But that's because you're always wet, though. Yours are always wet. Would you rather...
Oh, yeah, I'm used to it, aren't I?
Whereas mine are quite dry. And it's my socks that I've got wet before, so... I
I
reckon...
just say that so quickly and matter-of-factly. Your pants are always wet, you cunt.
It's just the truth, though.
This is what everyone talks about behind my back.
I'm saying it to you. Everyone else... Yes, you're right. Everyone else talks behind your back. I'm saying it to you. Dirty cunt.
My pants are always dry. It's the set when I'm sweating like fuck. Yeah, I'd go pants, you go socks. That's the end of that one.
Yeah?
Boom, boom.
Right.
Oh, let's hear your problem.
So, dilemma time. Guess what, Ed?
What?
Not anonymous this week.
Oh, that's good. I'd like to know who's giving
For
us
the
their dramas.
first time ever. Isn't it? Yeah. One was accidentally non-anonymous.
Yeah.
But this one is proper from our good friend, Taylor Hawkes.
Oh, I love Taylor.
So he says, was at a rave the other day and I accidentally left my vape with a girl I'd been having a chat with. I went back over later to get... I went back over to her later to get back. But because I was fucked, it must have been... Sorry, I'm going to start this all again because it's written terribly. Was at a rave the other day and I accidentally left my vape with the girl I'd been having a chat with. I went back over to her to get it, but because I was fucked, it must have been the wrong girl I approached. As I ask her about the vape, she just looks at me and says, "Do you really think I would have had a conversation with you?" I was so shocked because it was out of the blue and she was also mid, which apparently means average looking. I just gave her a dirty look and walked off. What do you think she deserved? Fucking spit.
Mate.
Straight away.
I've been fuming. You sent this to me a few days ago and I read it and I was like, fucking, because, you know, he's a lad, Taylor. He's a lovely bloke. He would have been a fucking catch for that cunt.
He's our Taylor. Our handsome Taylor Hawk.
And he is fucking, I don't mind saying that.
Good looking boy.
Fucking good looking little, good looking fella. I'd smash his back doors in, mate.
Let him smash mine.
He could fucking put it wherever he wants. So, I've done. They're very. I came up with 4 very quickly. These literally, when I read these, that. So first one. So I like the way end of it. What do you think she deserved? Great setup. A slap with a halibut. Look at that picture I sent you. That's what a halibut is.
Bit would have been taking him a little while to go get it though. May have calmed down by
This is Magic World. He's just had it ready, and he had the strength to swing it like a fucking champion.
A massive holding it like that as well.
Yeah, just one hand.
Oh Jesus.
Yeah. Slap with a halibut.
Yeah.
I put to be tranquilised and shipped to a Mexican cartel-run prison. So that's one of them ones where it's all just open and they just fucking massacre people every day and see how she does in that. I put to be trapped in a loveless marriage in which she can't find the courage to get out of. She angered me.
Are you okay?
And then this is my favourite, and I think I'm going to land on this. This is what I actually wanted to happen. To be waterboarded with really old piss.
Yeah. Carl, you've let out some rage.
Did it not get you raging?
A little bit. Well, it did. Well, I thought it did until that.
I'm very fond of Taylor, and I wish him. I want him to be fucking. That's just cuntish. She don't know who she was talking to.
I too well, neither did he.
I laugh. It was actually the bird. She just wanted to rob his vape. No, do you think I'll talk to you?
No. I like them.
Thanks, mate.
I like the waterboarding one.
Yeah, that's my favourite. I think. Yeah. Or the halibut would be funny. It's like I thought that video, that bird, one just smashed it up. But this is like a fucking 700 kilo fucking monster.
Yeah, I like that waterboarding one. I immediately spit in the face. That's what I would have That's what I said at the beginning. And I genuinely meant that. Secondly, maybe this is for future. Well, actually, if this ever happens to you again, Taylor, call me and Ed because we'll be fucking right over to sort this out. I'm not having someone speak like to our Taylor like that.
I would fucking punch her.
I bet you this bird looked like a fucking Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle as well. She was nothing fucking... She was one of those, I'm better than you.
Yeah.
But if... Next time, like I said, if for some reason this happens, and she said, would I be speaking to someone like you? You look them up and down, Taylor, and you go, you're right, I'm well out of your league. Turn around and walk off.
Oh!
Mic drop. And also, Taylor, don't give us this accidentally leaving my vape pen. It's the oldest trick in the book. We've all done it. We've all been at a rave or a party or a night out when you're in the pool and you see a girl you start chatting to and you accidentally leave something with her. And then you crack on with your night trying to find someone a better looking, someone you think might be a bit more up for it and so on. Because failing that, you then go back to that girl from the beginning and say, oh, I've left my vape somewhere. You haven't seen it, have you? And she'll go, oh, silly, you left it with me. And then Taylor will be like, oh, no, my hero. How can I ever repay you?
So I left my chloroform soaked rag around your face. Can I have it back? Hello?
Right, Motley, Jesus Christ. But yeah, don't give us that. That's the oldest trick in the book of leaving something with someone just to have a backup at the end of the night.
Taylor, mate, remember who you fucking left it with and all. Come on, mate. First day stuff.
That's the other thing, yeah. Don't get that fucked up. But no one speaks to Taylor like that. That's the most important thing.
Oh, one of those shoes now.
Spit in the face. look her up and down and tell her, yeah, you're unwell out of your league, or just send her to fucking
Waterboard her with old
waterboarded.
piss. That's my one.
I reckon that would have been a bit obvious he was going to do that.
It's a go-to normally.
Hold
isn't
on,
it?
come lay down here, mate. Come lay down here. I've got something.
It's a little. Put this rag over your face. Don't move.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
But
that's
obviously, this is hindsight saying, look him up and down and say, you're right, I'm well out of your league. That would have been like a mic drop moment. Because I reckon she would have been fucking raging as well, that bird, if he said that. You're right, I'm well out of your league. Turned around and walked off.
yeah.
Failing that, just immediate spit in the face. Who the fuck is she to speak to him like that?
We've done it.
So there you go, Taylor. I hope
Question
that
answered.
has helped you.
Please pick the halibut and film.
Right, now, let's talk about someone who hasn't had the best week. Someone who forgets what the girl he was chatting up looks like at a party. Someone who likes modern art. Someone who likes to mix alcohol with no mixer. It's time for...
Window Licker of the Week. So, Fred, who's your nomination this week for Weekly Window Licker?
Me.
Oh, you're in again.
Yeah.
You're doing well.
I done this the day after we recorded episode 10. And I was like, nothing's going to beat that. And I was fuming. I was Otis is obviously our dog. Otis is a French bulldog, and he's got loads wrong with him because he's a French bulldog. He's got skin problems. He's got he gets really dry nose in between his paws. So we took him to the vets, and he's been given like a little squirty thing for his ear that we have to put in because he's got like an ear infection, and then we got a little like cream we had to put in between his paws. So what I normally do is I take him into his room where his crate is, sit him down, and I do his paws, give him a treat, do his nose, give him a treat, and do his ears, give him a treat while I was there. So I was in his little room, and I call him over, and he comes in, and I look at him, and I go to squat down to start doing all this, and I didn't realise his crate door was open in his room. So I've sat on his crate door as I've gone to squat down. It almost flipped. It went right up my fucking arsehole for one. So it scared the shit out of me. His water went everywhere. He starts barking at me because he gets scared. I get pissed off at the whole fucking situation and start raging. I'm like, I can only blame myself. So I was like, what do I do? And I was just like, I can't do anything. I've just been fingered by a crate and it's really off-putting. I was so pissed off because of all the cleaning I had to do with regards to the water going everywhere and all this shit all over his fucking room.
Oh, that's proper slapstick, isn't it?
It was almost like a sketch. You're right, but it was just,
Ill.
I just can't believe I didn't see his crate door open, and I just went to squat down like nothing was happening. And you know the sound of like a defence hitting on fence. That would fucking scared me. So I was like, why is there someone in my asshole and like all this noise?
Again,
So
one
yeah,
day.
that what I thought was very, very window licky of me.
Yeah, I mean, it's an accident.
Don't try to justify it. It was stupid. It was very stupid.
Just watch before you squat. Yeah, I always do a check between the legs if I have to squat down.
That's my
when
point.
I could back in the days when I was a bit thinner.
When you squat down and roll up.
Yeah, I saw someone hold my hands like that.
So yeah, don't try to justify it for me. It was very stupid. So that was my nomination. I like a little self-nomination.
Yeah, I've probably got a few I can still chuck in there.
Of the week.
I quested this to a friend of mine. It's like old Nadley, I think, gave me this one. So I couldn't find one. I was looking for some in the weekly news. I mean, it's not one that is current, but it was one of his mates that was really thick, and I thought this is fucking brilliant. And it's quite a simple one, really. He took the batteries out of his carbon monoxide detector because it kept beeping.
What a fucking hell!
Honestly,
Joking.
I don't know. He don't know. It was when he was in uni, I think. But yeah, his mate had one of them, and he was like, "No, he just took the batteries out of it because it kept beeping."
If it beeps, that means that syncs up.
Yeah, it means it's carbon monoxide in the air. It's basically the shit that comes out of an exhaust fume, or it's I think natural gas contains it. So
What a thicko.
You've got a gas leak somewhere, basically. Just beeping. You don't really think about it,
Mate, this geezer's bailed me out this week, big time. Jesus Christ.
I don't know if he's still alive. I don't think he knows him anymore. So I'll have to do a bit more research on that. But yeah,
Oh my goodness.
he doesn't deserve to be alive, really.
No,
that is
no,
you know,
and
Darwin
he shouldn't
Award
be.
number 1, isn't it?
That is literally not survival of the fittest. What's the word I'm looking for? Natural selection.
Natural selection. Yeah.
100%. That is so bad.
I think he's thinking it like a fire. He must be thinking it like a fire detector. Like, it's like, well, there's no fire, so you just fucking
Yeah, but this.
Well, they beep because you need to change the fucking batteries on them. But
I know,
he's just
yeah.
like, no, this is
But
like actually going off, and it's like, there's monoxide. There's fucking monoxide. And he's like, shut up. I like monoxide. Can't.
No, that is bad. That's probably the definition of a window licker. Is something like that.
That is, mate, 100%.
So thank you so much, Natalie's friend, because I'm going. Oh, that's my vote, by the way.
Yeah,
is that
yeah.
person.
I think it's better. Yours is a faux pas. This is full on window lickery.
Yeah. Oh, 100%. So Natalie's mate, William. We forgot to call Alan
Oh,
with the riddles.
well, you haven't given us the riddles yet.
No. We'll do them now. Riddle jingle. So,
Riddle me this, riddle me that.
sorry everyone, but we went. So we get. Do you want me to read them out, or do you want me to send them to you?
It's a fucking noise. Just read them out. Oh, actually, send them to me. Send them to me.
I'll just
I'll find
screenshot it quickly and send it to you. So apologies everyone. Obviously, we're doing a weekly riddle with Alan, our brother Alan, where he sends us a couple of riddles a week, and we do them, try answer them. We've not. This is the first time we're both looking at it this week, purely because we thought we'd rather do it like sort of on the air, if you will, and try answer them. So the first one is, what can you hold in your left hand but not in your right hand? Can you hold in your left hand? Not in your, oh, sorry, I just burped.
I'm going to assume that's...
The right hand.
Yeah, I was going to say that.
What can you hold, or the right?
No, your left hand. What can you hold in your left hand but not your right hand?
What can you hold in your left hand but not?
Oh, not in your right hand.
So it would be your right
hand.
Or your right arm or right hand? Yeah.
Right. Well, you said hand, so hand.
Yeah. It's got to be in it, because everything else you can hold.
Yeah.
Whereas you can't hold your right hand in your right hand.
That don't count. That's making a fist.
No.
Yeah.
Oh, so we agree on that one.
Yeah. I reckon that.
Second one, Ed.
What is there one of in every corner and two of in every room? What is there one of in every corner and two of in every room?
One of in every corner. What, every corner of a room?
What is there one of in every
Just says in every corner.
and two of in every room?
So it's got to be a corner of each room as well then. Do you know what I mean?
There's one in every corner.
Yeah, but in a corner where? Like of a room?
It just says corner.
Yeah, so that's what I'm trying to... What do you think he means, a corner of a room?
It doesn't... Well, that's probably the thing. You're probably thinking of room. It's probably not.
What is the one of in every corner and two of in every room?
Oh,
I got it. I've just got it. Yes, I got it. I'm not telling you because it's fucking competition, isn't it?
two of in every
I've
room.
literally just got it.
Well, you're first to it,
It's
innit?
very riddle-like.
One of in every corner and two of...
Oh, of course. Of course. It's obvious now.
An O.
Yes! That's what I thought it was.
I was trying to think of angle. I was like, corner,
I
angle,
thought 90 degrees, yeah.
yeah.
All right,
An O.
should we give him
Yeah,
a bell?
get him on.
You have to WhatsApp call him. 'cause
We're both wrong.
Oh, yeah, imagine that.
Oh, fucking stop doing it.
Yeah, just look, Ed, this moves.
I need one of them, like, you know what they have in the radio, little button.
Hello, mate.
Alan,
McAnally.
Hello. Hello.
can you hear us
You're
both?
phoning. Yeah, you're phoning early. I'm on the golf course.
Oh, shit.
What time? Oh, how come you're doing it so early today?
Because Ed's going to Roses tonight.
Yeah, man.
Oh, Ed.
But we think we've
You
got the
know what
answers.
it is anyway, don't you?
It won't be
Just-
long.
Just stop what you're doing. This is more important than your bloody golf, Alan.
All right. Okay.
So what? Okay, we'll do it quickly. What can you
Go on.
hold in your left hand but not your right hand? That's your right hand.
Yep.
No.
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 Oh, we both went with that.
What is it?
It's what can you hold? Say it again.
What can you hold in your left hand but not in your right hand?
It's your. I've got them written down. I think it's either your left or your right elbow. It's your elbow.
Okay, the opposite. Yeah.
Oh shit!
See? But you're close, boys.
So we
Well
got it
done.
wrong. Okay, the next one.
Go on.
What is there one of in every corner and two of in every room? The letter O.
Yeah.
Well done.
Yes.
1 point.
Yes.
Yay, they're
3-2
well done.
to me. at the
Overall,
moment.
yeah.
I'm going to make some. I'll get some harder ones. You're doing too good this.
Right, let you get back. Let you get back with your golf, mate. Thank you so much.
See you later,
Smack
mate.
them
Love you,
balls.
boys. Bye bye.
Love you,
bye.
bye.
Elbow. That's fucking this. Hold your right hand. Hold your right arm in your right hand.
Huh?
Hold your right arm in your right hand. It's your shoulder. You can't. So I think we were right.
We said right hand, but then is that holding your right?
Yeah, but in your right hand, hold your right arm. You can't.
Okay.
That's your shoulder.
It's lower.
You're not holding it. You're touching it with your thumb.
I can hold. It could be hanging off a building, and I could hold it. No.
Yeah, and then it'll slip.
I'll be brown bread, but yeah. Okay.
No. I think regardless, it'll either be 4-3 or 3-2,
Yeah.
wouldn't it? So
Yeah. We'll just
up.
leave it at that. We didn't have it exactly right, did we? So.
But I like the O. That's a good one.
Yeah, I like that.
Hopefully it doesn't make him too hard.
He's got him now, isn't he? Is he making these up?
No, surely not.
Or is he
Well,
getting?
I don't know, because I've heard that Friday one before, and
Where's he getting the wealth of fucking riddles from?
maybe listening. He's listening to this and he's found a newfound love for riddles.
He could be the Riddler. Alan Carey.
I have never seen Alan and the Riddler in the same room at the same time.
Come on down.
Moving on to the quiz. 3 questions each. Ed, when you're ready, you crack on, mate.
Okay, thank you, my friend. I know Ellie sort of gave us a bit of feedback saying it shouldn't make it so difficult, but it's a guessing thing. I think I should just give everyone a second to answer it, to think of it. So
Fuck everyone, I want to answer it.
I know you're going to as well, but if other people might want to do it, so don't just jump in with your guess straight away.
Tell me what to do.
Sorry. Do what you want. Don't tell me what to do. All right, so my first question is... which
19.
Is history.
Sorry, go on.
It's a World War I question I've gone with this time. It's how many countries were involved in World War One?
Is it not called a world war for a reason?
Well, it doesn't mean the entire war. It means there is. I mean, it's a lot, but it's not every country. So there is a number.
From every continent?
There is someone involved, I think, from every continent. That's what makes it.
Besides Antarctica, right?
Yeah, they don't really do much, do they?
There's no one
I
there,
don't
is
think
there?
they've actually got a
Population.
civilization. Yeah, they come from other countries.
How many? I don't know.
Just so take a guess. I mean, it's
96.
No, it's not that many.
It wasn't finished.
What do you think at home? Do you want to have another go? It's a fair
This
bit.
ain't a
less than
radio show, it's a podcast.
that. Do you know what? Do you want to have a go at home? Just let me do it. I want to do it. You fucking bastard.
Or getting it.
I'll tell you what though. In a weird way, your answer 96 does mathematically, if you times or divided by a certain amount, would be the actual answer. Going backwards.
Ellie, I'll make you so right.
Going backwards.
I don't.
So it's either
95. 94.
I obviously didn't answer.
No.
Very well.
How many? I don't know, mate.
It's actually a third of that. It's 32. And I've got them here. I've got them here listed, so I'm going to read them out.
Fucking world war. How dare it be called World War? When it's 32 countries
You can't
involved.
take everything so literally, Fred. Don't get up to about this.
I didn't name it. Someone else did, saying it's World
But
War.
it doesn't mean it just means it involves,
The world?
It goes around the world. There's conflicts going on around the world. So, in the Allied powers, you had Allied. In the Allied, Allied, this Welsh geezer, East powers, he had lots. No, Allied. You had France, United Kingdom, Russia until 1917. Italy joined the Allies in 1915. Started off with the fucking Germans. United States joined in 1917. Pusio. Japan, Serbia, Belgium, Montenegro, Romania, Greece, Portugal, China, Siam, Thailand. Big up yourself. Declared war on Germany in 1917. Not Pussy because they were far away. And then the Central Powers, who were the enemy. Germany, Austria-Hungary, which is the Austro-Hungarian Empire at the time. Ottoman Empire, Bulgaria. That's it. We was against these fucking four, mind you, they're all empires. So
Yeah.
And then you had other countries, which is all around the world. So Australia, Canada, New Zealand, South Africa, India, Newfoundland got involved.
Fuck is their problem?
They're basically fucking. They got big dogs and they're in the North Pole.
They just think we want to be involved.
Belgium, Congo, now Democratic Republic of the Congo. Fiji. How the fuck? They could have just kept themselves to themselves. They're a fucking island.
Aren't they in the middle of nowhere?
They're in the Pacific, mate. They're like, you go past Australia and New Zealand for another fucking 4 hours and you're in Fiji. They could just
They just felt left out, mate. They literally just felt left out.
What did they bring to the table? A fucking hacker and a fucking leaf Shakespeare. Fiji, French Polynesia, Guam, which is in the United States place, Haiti, Honduras, Liberia, Panama, Russia, Czechoslovakia. So you boys are in it. And that's it.
Do you know what that reminded me of? A little video me and Ayrton listen to sometime, which I really need to show you when you're reading the countries out.
And now,
Was
the
this?
nations of the world, brought to you by Yakko Warner.
This was you reading the countries out.
United States, Canada, Mexico, Panama, Haiti, Jamaica, Peru, Republic, Dominican, Cuba, Caribbean, Greenland, El Salvador, too, Puerto Rico, Colombia, Venezuela, Honduras, Guyana, and still Guatemala, Bolivia, then Argentina, and Ecuador, Chile, Brazil, Costa Rica, Belize, Nicaragua, Bermuda, Bahamas, Tobago, San Juan, Paraguay, Uruguay, Suriname,
This was literally
Barbados, and
I've got to say it out
Guam.
now. This is a fucking tune.
Norway and Sweden and Iceland and Finland and Germany now.
Is he going to do the whole lot? Right, kill it.
I know. But yeah, that's Animaniacs doing countries of the world.
Oh,
but it was
love
back
the
in the day when
Animaniacs.
Czechoslovakia still existed, and that's what reminded me of it. You were like just reeling them off, and you put Czechoslovakia, and I was like,
Czechoslovakia.
I was like, I've heard this before.
Formerly Czechoslovakia, now Czechia and Slovakia separate.
There is a 2021 version, but it's crap because I say it's crap. It's not the geezer's fault singing it, but he says Czech Republic instead of Czechia, and it would have gone a bit better. But yeah, I still don't think that should have been called a world war then.
You're a particularly fuck though, aren't you?
Yeah.
What's your number one question?
I've got a sport. Made this one up as you do with your jokes.
Oh,
Well, not make.
you didn't make
it's
it
not
nice,
made-
right?
I just realised that. No, as in I didn't look it up.
Oh, okay.
So everyone knows in 1998, Man U beat Bayern Munich to win the treble, first English team to win the treble, and everyone remembers the famous because they won 2-1. Both goals were really late, and everyone remembers the famous Solskjaer goal scoring in like the 94th minutes, and the Solskjaer has won it.
Yeah.
To win 2-1. Who was the other player to score for Man U that day?
I saw you asked this question before,
No.
but I'd remember, wouldn't I?
Yeah.
If I get it right, then you definitely said it before. Who was in 1998? Oh, what is that? That is
So
a
they
spider
played-
on the neck. That's fucking...
So yeah, it was Man U Bayern Munich 1998. Solskjaer scored the game-winning goal, but who scored the equaliser for Man U?
The equaliser for Man U,
In 98.
98. Roy Keane.
No. I think he was banned because he got too many bookings in the semi-final against Juventus.
Fucking punched a kid.
Quite kind of.
Oh, I swear you fucking... When you say this, if I've got the... let me have one more... Can I have one more guess?
Yeah, mate. One more guess.
I'm going to... Sorry, too much silence. Oh, Giggs.
No.
Who was it?
Teddy Sheringham. Oh, fucking. And he also assisted Solskjaer's goal, and he never gets the fucking credit. He's the unsung hero of that game. Equaliser to give Man U the big boost they needed. and then assisting the winner. And he never gets mentioned, and I think that's unfair. I think he's
Do you
one of the
know
most
what?
underrated players the Premier League has ever seen, Teddy Sheringham.
I've got real love for Teddy Sheringham.
I love him.
Always have. Like,
Proper geezer.
Even from his-
Proper geezer as well, isn't
like
he?
from his Tottenham days, and I used to not really like Man United back then. I quite like him now.
Theodore Sheringham. What a name.
What a lovely, yeah.
What a name.
Yeah.
Anyway, Teddy, we love you.
Man. Yeah.
Ed.
Good, well, nice one, Teddy.
Number 2, mate.
Number 2 is... Oh, yeah, I was quite interested in finding this out. How deep is the Mariana Trench? So
2.1 miles.
this is the... I've got it in... What have I got it in? I've done it. It's in metres.
Oh, fuck me.
So, or you can say kilometres, obviously. I mean, I'm going to round it up. It's like 6 metres away from another kilometre, so I'm rounding it up.
Can I think about this out loud?
Yeah, of course you can, mate.
Because I was watching a video with that Neil Tyson deGrasse, and he said that the highest point, which is K2 apparently, of the Earth's crust,
No,
that's what he said.
it's Everest.
He said K2 is the, well, I'm just going by what he said. He said K2, and the deepest point of the Earth, he said the distance between that is only 11 miles, between the highest point and the deepest point of the Earth's crust. So he said if you were a cosmic giant and you got the Earth in your palm of your hand and you rubbed your thumb on it, it'll be smoother than any cue ball ever created, any snooker ball ever made. Because of how wide we are in diameter, or how long we are in diameter, and we're only 11 miles from the highest point to the lowest point, we're actually very smooth as a world.
As a planet?
As a planet, that's the word I'm looking for.
Oh, I see what you mean, yeah, compared to like Mars has
So
got
it's
like
only 11 miles.
They've actually got a mountain on Mount
so it's
Olympus.
only 11
like,
miles from the top to the bottom of the highest point to the
that
deepest.
could make sense, but it's definitely the tallest mountain on the planet is Everest.
I thought so, but
don't know if
I'm not
that's-
going to argue with him. He said the highest point of the Earth
Who
is
is this?
K2. Neil Tyson deGrasse, like a scientist, really famous scientist.
Oh, maybe
You must have seen him.
Maybe it's on a higher part of the Earth then. I didn't realise.
That's a very good point. Never thought of it that way.
It's not actually the
so it
highest
might not be
mountain.
from
It's
bottom
the second
point.
highest mountain.
So from bottom point to top, it might not be, but it might be the highest point.
Yeah,
that's very good.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's what he said. He said it's only 11
fair
miles. So yeah, how mad is that? If a giant rubbed their thumb on Earth, it'll be smoother than any snooker ball.
Well, shall I give you another little, because there's a little interesting fact in this. So the highest mountain is Everest.
Mm.
If you put that in the bottom of the Mariana Trench, the top of Everest would still be a mile underwater.
Oh, fuck me. Jesus Christ.
Over a mile underwater.
So you want it in kilometres?
And it's the part of it's called Challenger Deep. It's the deepest part, known part. They haven't explored it.
6.2 kilometres.
No, it's literally just shy of 11 kilometres down to that
Fucking
part.
Hell.
And there's shit living down there as well.
As I can imagine.
Well, it's fucking. You think the pressure of it.
Jesus.
I mean, nothing can have a spine, obviously, because it would crumble. Everything's got to
of course,
be made
yeah.
of jelly and shit, or not have.
Do you know, it's mad how we know more about space than we do our oceans.
Yeah, that's
how
what all this
scary.
says. Like,
sorry, mate, I'm taking it off you, but
no,
how scary is that?
I know.
That on the planet we live in, we still don't know as much as we do.
I mean, we must. The universe is fucking infinite as far as we know. So
Yeah,
I know we say that. I mean,
it's ever changing, isn't it?
Yeah,
out there really.
But it's we've explored more of our sort of near space than we have.
Yeah,
that down there because
That's
it's easy. Basically, it's easier to get into the fucking stratosphere than it is to get down there.
As Titanic 2 found out.
Directed by David Cameron.
Edit that out. What was the figure again? Sorry.
So the actual figure is 10,994 metres. That's the deepest they've found, and it's in an area of the Mariana Trench called Challenger Deep.
Shit.
But yeah, if you put Mount Everest down there, it's the tip of it would still be a mile beneath the surface of the Pacific.
That is actually mad. For a second, I was getting Mariana Trench and Point Nemo fucking confused.
Port Nemo?
Point Nemo.
What is that?
Oh, I did not. Oh, right. I could have used this in one of my questions. Point Nemo is a place in, I can't remember what ocean, that is furthest away from land. And that's where all the satellites, when they send them up, they get programmed to crash when they die. so they're the furthest away from land.
Is that? I remember watching something about the Malaysia airline thing that went down, and there's like basically if you go sort of down south in the Indian Ocean, you just go into like the most wilderness part of the ocean. I think
wilderness. Sounds weird. Wilderness and ocean.
Wilderness ocean. It's the most wilderness, the most remote part. I think it might be down there, sort of going where the Indian Ocean meets the Southern Ocean. It sort of goes really far from. Well, it's got to be the Pacific, isn't it? Mind you, there's loads of islands in the Pacific.
I'm not sure, but that's what Point Nemo is. It's the furthest from any land, and that's where the satellites get programmed. I want to have a look
at that. Where is Point Nemo? Look, can I just
River Thames?
I find this sort of stuff fascinating.
Well, keep talking while you're doing it.
I'll just tell you what I'm talking.
You can do it into the mic if you want.
Where is
like this?
Hello. Point. Here we go. Straight
Point
up.
Nemo.
Where is Point Nemo? Oh, it's in the Pacific. It gives you coordinates.
That's why Nemo in the movie Nemo was called Nemo, because it was the last one left, the lonely one out of all his.
Fucking hell, Finding Nemo, but hopefully you don't need a piss because it's a long way back.
No, just go, wouldn't you, in the ocean?
Oh, you dirty cunt.
Well, unlike when we went Lincolnshire for my wife's birthday and those pricks were pissing in a hot tub.
Apparently it's good to piss in a hot tub.
Who said, did they say that?
They said it's fine, it's got cleaning stuff in it. It's like,
no, it's minging. We were on top of each other, you cunt.
It's not like I could swim away from it.
Moan at her tonight for that, in front of Tom.
Oh, yeah.
Please.
Emily Hollick pisses in hot tubs.
Oh, my God.
Soon to be Emily Nelson. But either one, if you see this after the marriage, pissy hot tub cunt.
Literally.
Hot tub cunt machine. Love you, Ems.
I think they're one of the few that listen, actually.
Oh, no, they do. They chuck it on in the car.
You're number 3? My number 3.
It's your number 2, mate.
Oh, sorry. I apologise. Yes.
Is that right?
Made it cooking based because I know you like your cooking.
Yes, I do.
How many pleats does a chef's hat have?
Oh, I didn't know it was a standard amount of plates. What, have you got a big head?
Well, they just make them smaller.
Oh, that's a fucking niche question, isn't it? Even for a fat bastard who likes eating. 27 plates.
No. Do you want to guess or do you want me to tell you?
That's my guess. I'm not going to keep because it's not fair.
100.
Oh.
And apparently that number it's to represent how many ways you can cook an egg.
Really?
There's no way there's 100 ways to cook an egg.
Probably is.
Name 10.
All right, you can do it like that, you can do it like that, you can do it like that.
No, but there's a scrambled, poached, fried.
There's loads of in between because
omelettes.
It's used for baking. It's used for...
Oh, like egg fried rice don't count, does it? No, bollocks. That's rice.
It's being used
it's not
in
no.
Stuff. It's not just right. I want an egg. Can I have one egg? 100 ways.
100 ways to cook an egg. There can't be that many ways to cook an egg.
Well, they've done.
I mean,
they've still got your label on.
No.
Oh God, I look brand new.
But no, there's no way there's 100 ways to cook an egg.
But there obviously is. There's more
qualified
people to...
I was just about to say that. To be fair, I'm not a chef, but I thought that was quite interesting. I thought you might...
I fucking love that.
Know that.
Yeah,
with,
I didn't know that at all. But
chefing.
Now, that's the sort of fact that stick with me.
See, there you go.
Thank you.
You're welcome, Ellie.
Cheer.
No, just fucking... They've got Twitch.
She doesn't say it very often, does she, Fred?
You're welcome, Ellie.
Should we just move on to my number 3 before you start crying?
I didn't really know what you meant, but...
I've done this as another question, but it's another quite interesting thing. What colour's the blood of an octopus? And I've got the reason why and the how and the when and why ours is
see-through. Oh, why ours is red?
No, ours is red, but theirs isn't. It's not red. It's not red. It's different colour to ours.
I thought you meant why ours is as in also when you said that.
Oh yeah, no, I see how I said that. Yeah, no, it's a different colour, and it's a colour. It's not see-through.
Black.
No, it's not black. I can see we thought that because of the ink and that.
The ink, I thought that was their blood.
That would have made sense, wouldn't it? No, it's blue.
Oh,
and the reason why
that's like the next colour.
Yeah, it's a guesser, isn't it? If you don't know. It's because it's ours is more iron based. So we've got. Hang on, let me look at the word. Oh, I should have fucking memorised this. We've got hemoglobin in our blood, which is iron based, so it makes it red.
Yeah.
And then they have got hemocyanin, which is copper based, which makes it blue. Yeah, so it's literally it's down to that. So a lot of the time when stuff is a different colour blood, it's down to the actual metal.
That's actually in the
base.
blood.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, did you know what the Harvard Science basketball team is called?
Harvard Science basketball team. No,
the hemoglobin trotters.
Did you make that up?
No. It's in How High?
Oh, is it? Oh, yeah. I've seen that in years. I love that shit.
Oh, no, not in... it's in one of the movies. It's either How or Harold and Kumar, but yeah, it's called... Let's throw that in, sorry. That's quite interesting that the amount of metal, as you're saying, in your blood is what actually
it's the
changes
type. It's the type
changes
of metal,
the colour. Interesting.
Yeah.
Genuinely. My number 3 is... did you know that there is actually a word for someone giving an opinion on something they know nothing about? Do you know anyone like that?
I do it quite often, but yes, I know a lot of people like that.
Giving a genuine opinion, but they don't know nothing about it. It's called an ultraseripedarian. Ultraseripedarian.
There's also a name for people who don't practice the pronunciation of things before they read them out on a fucking podcast.
Fucking pot kettle, mate. How many times have I had to flip my sheet over? Cunt. Yeah, they're called Ed Walton. Ed Waltonarian.
Edward McGleck. Mixed between its fucking co-founders.
But yeah, it's someone who voices their opinion, which is well beyond their expertise.
What is the word again? Can I read it?
Sometimes
I like to just read the fucking thing.
It's there. Ultrapedicera.
Yeah, I'll get my fucking binoculars out. Give us it here.
Go on, see if you can do a better job.
I'll read it first.
No, straight away. I did.
Ultra-crepidarian.
No way, that's what that says. There's a D in it.
Ultra-crepidarian. Ultra-crepidarian. Ultra-crepidarian.
All right, I'll just take your word for it. Ultra-crepid... That's exactly what I said.
You mean you read about 9 syllables, you cunt.
Oh, that's exactly what I said.
You broke into fucking scat man.
It's your fucking shit drink that done me from the beginning.
Yeah.
Super shit, Joe.
So, Fred, it's that time of the week for the shit joke, and you are first, my friend. What have you got for me? Make me laugh.
What's the difference between a good joke and a bad joke? Timing.
I like it.
Yes, it's not a shit joke. It's a good one. We've done it.
Move that in. We have to have a different segment.
I knew you'd like that one.
Oh, I fucking love shit like that.
Yes. Yeah, love it.
You get the Bostradamus Award for that.
There we go. Ed, top it.
Oh, fuck's sake. The man with just a...
Did you make it up?
No, I didn't make this up. I saw it in a film years ago and I always loved it. I think I might have reworded it a bit. The man with just a head gets a Christmas present. Not have a fucking hat.
Similar to my fucking gloves one.
Oh yeah, it's a bit.
Oh, that was a good one. So that's the first episode in our studio.
I've loved it. I love this.
So did I. I hope it sounded better. I hope it looked better. But we'll see how we get on. So,
there might not be video for this.
Oh yeah, we may not have got the visuals done because it's still what's the word? Teething problems.
Yeah, that is the terminology.
But there'll definitely be audio. Let's go with that. Video, we'll stick a pin in it. If there is, there is. If there isn't, there isn't. But thanks for listening. Maybe thanks for watching.
Apologies if you're watching and you didn't get to watch.
And remember, don't talk to strangers unless you have to.
I like to.